I believe that everyone has a purpose, a pathway designed and crafted for us to journey through life on. We're uniquely gifted with skills and passions and talents. And I believe that when we tap into those things, we become our most true and authentic selves. And who we are in those moments is just a glimpse of who we could be if we diligently pursue that purpose. A pivotal part in my journey was in the middle of a challenging career season where I had a job where literally tens of thousands of people had applied for it, and I was grateful for it, but ultimately I knew that's not where I should have been. I would go home and then I would come alive because I was able to give my time and my energy to the things that I was really, really passionate about. So I had a conversation with a mentor of mine, and I was explaining the challenges that I was facing, and he gave me two questions that literally changed the trajectory of my life. He asked me, what do you want your life to be about? And what does your life need to be about right now? And I was floored. I had never considered life within the framework of those two questions. What do I want my life to be about? What's the legacy that I want to leave behind? How do I want to serve people? How do I want to make the world a better place? And for me, ultimately, to arrive at that place, what do I need to be doing right now to ensure that happens? And I knew that the job that I was at and where I was giving my time and my energy wasn't helping me get to that place. So I quit. And I was petrified afterward. I had no idea how I was gonna make it. There wasn't a plan or a schedule explaining how to get from point A to point B, but I knew that it had to be possible. So I spent an intense season getting to know myself, asking myself, who am I and how am I uniquely crafted to serve other people? And I created a business helping people ask and answer those questions. What do you want your life to be about? And for that to happen, what does it need to be about right now? And I experienced some really quick success, and it was an extremely fulfilling experience. And along that journey, I quickly saw that people were in either one of two places. Either they hadn't identified what they felt like they should have been doing, they didn't know their purpose, or they knew exactly what they were passionate about, but they just didn't know how to monetize it full time. So I made it my responsibility to share with people everything I learned on my journey. Because going from point A to point B, there were some really, really difficult and challenging seasons. I had fallen flat on my face, and there were moments where I was dead broke and I had no idea what social activities were because those cost money and I didn't have any. And I had to make some really difficult decisions about how I was going to allocate my resources and my time and my energy, but ultimately I figured it out. And it's not just because I was so smart, it's just because I found the answers. And I want you to have those same answers, because what I know is true is that you are here for a specific purpose, that you have gifts and talents buried deep within inside of you, and if you were to take the time to diligently hone those skills, you can have the life that you know that you deserve to have. It may not come easy, it may not happen overnight, but I know that it's possible because I've done it and I've seen other people do it, and I know that you can do it too. But first, it happens with you making a decision that you are going to pursue your life's purpose. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be a part of someone else's dream. And you have dreams of your own. You have passions and you have desires, and the world truly isn't as great as it can be right now because you aren't as great as you can be right now. There are people waiting and needing for you to step up and be everything that you're supposed to be. So when you take the challenge today to decide that right now you're going to be everything that you're supposed to be, that you're going to arrive at your maximum potential because people are out there right now needing for you to step up. I hope that you'll take that challenge. And I hope that you'll look deep within inside of yourself and realize that this isn't the best that you have to offer yourself. I know that you can do it because I've done it. And I know that if you made that personal decision, that life is going to give you some amazing benefits from you deciding that you're going to be your best.